Good morning from National Weather Service Pocatello. This is your weather hazard briefing for Sunday, November 6th. Our key points: we do have winter weather conditions continuing through midweek. We have winter storm warning in effect, with likely more to follow, more headlines at least, for the rest of the week. We'll see breezy winds throughout the week as these systems move through, and temperatures will steadily decline throughout the week, with much of the region seeing single digits, and this will be positive and negative single digits for our morning lows by next weekend. A current look at satellite imagery shows the little bit of remaining cloud cover shifting out of Idaho through the south and east, and we'll see that fill back in by this afternoon ahead of our next system. Here's a look at our risks over the next 5 days. Later this afternoon, we'll see precipitation reach the Central Mountains area, bringing snow and breezy conditions to the area. And we'll see mostly rain elsewhere for the Snake Plain, Magic Valley, and South Hills, with some snow mixed in tonight and overnight hours for the southeast and eastern highlands. And for tomorrow, we'll see some pretty impressive snow accumulations, at least above 6,500 feet in the eastern highlands, Lost River, and Wood River areas. And by late tomorrow, snow levels will drop to valley floors, so we'll start to see snow supported across the valleys. We'll still have some rain mixed in, though, and that will go for Tuesday as well. But we'll see those continued snow impacts, especially shifting further east for Tuesday across the highlands. And that precip, as it continues to shift further and further east, we'll see that continue into Wednesday, with mostly just morning snow for Thursday as it shifts out of the highlands that morning. Here's a look at our headlines that we have out right now. We do have that winter storm warning for these areas over here in the Central Mountains. Those go into effect at 5 p.m. this evening through 5 p.m. tomorrow. And for these two zones over here, the winter storm warning is in effect beginning 11 p.m. tonight, and that will continue through 5 a.m. Tuesday morning. Our high temperatures for today will be pretty warm, mostly 40s across the Snake Plain and further south. A little bit further east, we'll see mostly 30s and some cooler temperatures further north, of course, with some 20s. Like I said, we'll see that precipitation reach the Central Mountains area this afternoon through the evening, with precip continuing to shift eastward overnight. So we're looking at the greatest accumulations over here in the Central Mountains, maybe 6 to over 8 inches. Winds will be breezy. Most areas won't see above 20 or so miles per hour, but along the peaks up here further north, we could see over 30 or 35. And wind gusts will pick up later tonight with that system coming in. So we'll see gusts spread over here to the highlands and further south, South Hills area. Our low temperatures for Monday morning: 35 for Pocatello, mostly 20s further north, with mid to upper 30s down here in the Magic Valley, South Hills area. And high temperatures look pretty similar tomorrow as compared to today. A little bit cooler in some areas, but close to 50 for Pocatello, with 40s across the Snake Plain. And snowfall amounts for Monday. This is when the bulk of that precip during those warnings is going to fall. We'll get additional accumulations in the Central Mountains, but then the focus will also start shifting toward the Montana Divide area. So these are the amounts for Monday during the day, and continuing through the night, spreading further south. And just keep in mind when we do have, let me go back here. With with those warnings in effect for the Sun Valley, Big Lost, and Lost River areas, the accumulations that we're looking at, and this will go through 5 p.m. tomorrow, we're looking at up to 8 inches along mountain passes and above 6,500 feet, a range of 7 to 12 inches, and we could see up to around 17 inches of snow accumulation in isolated areas along the highest terrain for those zones. And further east, across the Centennial Mountains and the Island Park region, Beaver Head, High Highlands, we're looking more at 12 to 18 inches above 6,500 feet, with about 1 foot probably falling along mountain passes, and the highest peaks along the divide there, which will receive the most snow accumulation, could receive up to 2 feet, and that's through 5 a.m. Tuesday. And blowing snow could be a concern, especially when the winds line up with the snowfall here in the Central Mountains. But the strongest gusts will be down here in the Eastern Highlands. This is early Monday. Tomorrow morning, though, we will see breezy winds. Highest terrain may be reaching over 40 miles per hour, but generally less than that. Picking up a little bit for Monday afternoon as that cold front moves through, though. We will see more areas reaching above 40 miles per hour. And for Monday evening, that's when we'll start to see the precip move in over here after this point, but winds will start to settle down. And just to touch on those temperatures that I mentioned for next weekend, this is the temperature outlook for the 6 to 10 day, so beginning next Friday, I believe. We are looking at those below normal temperatures for our outlook. So just to summarize, we do have winter weather continuing through midweek with several systems moving through. Currently, we have a winter storm warning in effect. For those areas that I pointed out, we might see some more headlines follow for Tuesday and Wednesday. And we'll see breezy winds as these fronts and systems move through. And temperatures will steadily decline throughout the week. So you can count on a cold weekend next week. Much of the region will see morning lows in the single digits, and that's positive and negative temperatures for those single digits. Thank you so much for listening. If you have any questions or comments, don't hesitate to call or email us or check us out on weather.gov. And please do be safe. Have a wonderful day.